All right, you guys, don't touch anything in here. Looks like some kind of church.
Not church, Tony. Temple. Looks like some sort of splinter sect to me of mainstream Buddhism.
Well, I don't care if it's the cow dung god. Don't touch anything. Anyway, why don't we get the hell out of here? Come on, brother, you two.
Captain, I've always been intrigued by Rain a lot. Would you permit me to just have a close-up look, please?
All right, but hurry it up.
Thank you, sir.
All right, you guys. Come on, move out.
Oh, you beautiful green bitch. I knew you was out here. I've been looking all over for you, and I found you, didn't I? You're ugly. But you're beautiful. Your forehead is beautiful. I want to make you a deal, you see. If you give me that glitter that's up there in your forehead, and I'm gonna give you my soul. I love you. Don't you move now. Don't bite. Don't move, darling. You're not gonna miss it, and and I'm gonna love it. Bitch, you're ugly.
Come on, Brunner. Let's go.
You dumb dago.
Đừng bắn cho phải phi công nha.
There's no weapons in there.
Are they dead?
They're dead. You're a sick son of a Brunner.
Well, I don't really care. They were gooks, weren't they?
Yeah, but I care. We're here to scout, Charlie, not kill innocent civilians.
Brunner, you are a sick son of a...
Let's get the hell out of here. Brian, come on, move.
Gook.
Brian, are you all right? Connors. Roberts. Oh. Brunner.
I'm all right, Tony. O'Malley's still alive. Robertson, Connors bought it. Let's get the hell out of here. The VC could be moving in.
I'm not walking anywhere. And I think Brian's hurt worse than I am. You get back and send a chopper out. Before Charlie gets here, okay?
You sure you can't move, Tony?
Get going.
Okay, then. I'm gone.
Don't worry, pal. We'll get back. Why don't you stop smoking those things? Don't you know that they can kill you?
Doesn't look like it makes any difference, does it?
We'll get back. Just keep your hand pressed against it. That'll slow the bleeding. And keep that cigarette down. At least so the glow doesn't give us away.
Jeez, Tony, I'm freezing. I know it's not cold, but I'm freezing.
Hang in there, pal. You can't die on me now. That'd be reneging.
What the hell are you talking about?
Remember our deal?
Deal?
You said we were going to join the LA police force and really enjoy the good life in sunny Southern California.
Yeah. But geez, it hurts, Tony. I think I'm losing a lot of blood.
Maybe. But with your fat, you must have an extra gallon to spare.
The call are moving in, and you guys can't move. Too bad. Have a good time in that, guys.
Let this ceremony begin.
Are there any among you that objects to this man joining our brotherhood?
No.
Speak on!
No!
You may proceed.
The Mekong Dragon welcomes you. The ceremony is now completed. Bring forth the disloyal one.
He's mine.
The dragon will tolerate no disloyalties.
Over here. It's going down. Seal off the alley.
It's going down. Seal off the alley. This is the police. Drop it. Put your hands up.
We need some wheels. Get out. Move it. Taxi! Taxi! Get out of there! Get out of there!
Grab him.
Okay, come on, let's go. Come on.
Neither of you guys got a cigarette. That could be me.
Two men dead, another one injured, and a car blown up.
There's chaos everywhere and the fire department's called to put out the fire. Why is it every time you two guys get together it ends up like World War III, huh? Huh? Don't you people have any work to do? Move!
Nice work. I'll square with internal affairs on the killings. The shootings were justified.
I called the hospital. They think it'll be, maybe late this afternoon before he can talk.
All I need you to do is see if you can get your bird to sing so we can find out who's behind all the warehouse jobs.
Sure, Dick.
What?
Captain Washington. Sir, we'll get right on it.
Get him out of here.
Sergeants Baker and O'Malley to see the prisoner.
Yes, sir.
Mansfield. Dr. Mansfield. Report to X-ray.
All right, sucker. Let's have a little talk.
This guy's been executed. Probably with an ice pick or an awl or something more exotic.
I think I'll have a little talk with the guard. Son of a... He's gone. Let's see if we can find out who's supposed to be on duty here. Are you on duty here?
Yes, I've been here for 3 hours.
Well, you weren't here when we came in.
I just went for a coffee break.
Where's your relief man?
But I told him I'd be back here shortly, but when I got here, he wasn't here. So of course I expect him to be here.
Don't worry about it, pal. We've been had. Listen, Singer?
That's right.
I want you to do me a little favor. Just stiff inside. I want you to discover it. I want you to call the coroner. I want you to fill out the reports. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Come on.
Shh.
Looks like the count's correct. Stick around for instructions. Doc Duke, the count's correct on the shipment. 18 cases, 2 very special.
Let me see that one. Yeah, it's very good.
Excellent.
Excuse me, the count is too short.
What?
Bring the truck driver to me.
Hey, driver!
Yeah.
Did a real good job. Boss wants to see you inside. Give you a little extra money as a bonus.
Well, okay. Great, thanks.
You did a real good job.
Hey, thanks.
Sincerely thank you for a job well done, and also to congratulate you on the excellence of your product.
Happy that you're pleased.
Come. These are for you. We promised you a bonus.
Well, thanks a lot. I really appreciate it.
Course, you have nothing to do with my merchandise ending up in your truck. Nevertheless, the offending hand must be removed. Pack that treasure into a crate and ship him home. And God rest his mortal soul.
Huh? No.
Where are we going?
Kit Kat Club, 832 South Main.
Oh, why?
Well, we pulled our boy from the fire the other night. His matches were in his pocket. Well, it seems like as good as any place to start looking around.
Margie McGee?
Oh, no more than if we had a neon sign on our head saying LAPD.
Can I get you gentlemen something? Or aren't you supposed to drink while you're on duty?
We're not on duty, sweetheart. Just bring us 2 beers.
I think I'd like a glass of white wine.
Bring us 2 beers.
You know I don't like beer.
Look, you're not in Beverly Hills. You don't have to drink it. Just keep your eyes open and see if you can see anything.
At this time, Kit Kat Club would like you to welcome Miss Diane Carter.
Thank you. Glad to be here this evening.
Brian, listen.
Ladies and
Stay here and enjoy
gentlemen.
our beers. I'm going to have a little talk with Miss McGee.
Who is it?
Margie, it's Tony Baker.
What are you doing here? Get the hell out of here.
It's all right, Tiny. He's a friend of mine. It's all right. I hate to sound cliche, but it's been a long time. How long's it been?
A long time. And tell me, how long has Letty Buchanan been Margie McGee?
That's showbiz. You're one to talk. I remember when Antonio Baccarelli became Tony Baker, too.
That wasn't me, it was my family. They changed the name. They were tired of being called Bacala. That's Italian for codfish. Just as proud of being Italian as you are of being Irish.
Oh, well. Enough of this trivial name. What brings you to a classy place like the Kit Kat Club?
You may not believe it, but I'm a policeman now. I'm here on a case. I found these. A guy we busted in a heist who got whacked while still in custody.
With a pin in the back of his neck?
Would you tell me what the hell you're talking about?
I really don't want to talk in here. The walls have ears, if you know what I mean. Listen, why don't I get changed? I I don't want to be seen leaving with you. Everybody knows you're a cop, right?
I sort of noticed.
Okay, well, why don't I meet you out back in about 5 minutes? Is that okay? That'll give me time.
Okay, Professor, on your feet. Listen, call a cab, get a ride home, and I'll see you in the morning.
Where are you going?
Oh, I have a date with a tall stranger.
Ah. Call me a cab.
You're a cab.
Very funny.
Even after I kicked the habit, most of the clubs in New York wouldn't hire me back. I was still a junkie as far as they were concerned. But I drifted from club to club, and I've survived. Tiny takes good care of me. He treats me like a star. I can't complain. Anyway, enough about me. How did a guy like Tony Bacala ever end up as a cop? I thought for sure you'd end up in jail.
I almost did as a kid, several times. But for fighting, not for stealing or anything like that. I had a short fuse. And if somebody said the wrong thing, I'd pop them. So finally a judge said, well, you're going to jail or you're going in the Army. I put in 14 years. Made sergeant, made captain, made private, several times. Well, I'm a sergeant again. If we don't crack this case soon, well, I'll be pounding a beat out on the boondocks. Anyway, you said you had some information that might be of use. And? How did you know how that guy was killed?
Have you heard of the Mekong Dragon?
I've heard of the Mekong River, but dragons, no.
The Mekong Dragon is the head of a very large secret organization. They use Vietnamese hoods and American street gangs. They seem unrelated, but he controls everything.
Up, Baker. Come on.
Oh, they must have slipped me a Mickey. I don't get this drunk on one glass of white wine.
I don't know why you had to drink anything. You could have had a soda or something.
Not in that bar. That would be like asking John Wayne to order milk. Ooh.
Why is it whenever you and Tony are working together, you get sick or have to take a cab? You're supposed to be partners, but he always has it so easy. Who'd be knocking at 2:30?
I'll get it. Who's there?
It's me, Tony.
Well, what the hell happened to you? You decide to have a few more?
Very funny. Margie, my partner, Brian O'Malley.
Hi.
His wife Ellen. Margie Miggy.
Did you get in trouble again, Tony?
No, of course not. He just decided to take up drinking.
Oh, go to hell. Some guys decided to play a number on my head.
Well, I've got some coffee made. I think we're all gonna need it.
Ellen, do you have something I can get for Tony's head?
Oh, sure. Bathroom's right over there. There's probably some iodine in the medicine cabinet.
Well, what about the car?
It was black or blue. It was dark. I think it was a Mercedes.
License plate?
I don't know. It all started getting fuzzy after that.
Well, L.A., it's 3 a.m., and the weatherman is promising us a sunny, beautiful day tomorrow. Perfect.
Would anybody like some more coffee?
Right here on KJKE.
No, but I would like something cold. You get a cold beer or something like that?
I've got some beer back in the fridge on the patio. Let's go out and I'll get you one.
Okay, you guys don't mind if we leave you alone for a few minutes, do you?
Fine.
No.
Okay, get to know each other. Do some grill talk or something.
So, how do you control your weight? With these?
They're not my donuts. They're Brian's.
Mm-hmm. And this is yours right here, huh? Yeah.
Seems there's some clown called the Mekong Dragon. Maybe Vietnamese. Anyway, he's put together a gang that's like an octopus. Everywhere. Viet Nam to Mexico and all over the country. He's our guy.
Maybe we better get the narcs in on this.
The hell with the narcs. I think we can handle them ourselves. We do it for promotion.
Yeah, well, sounds good to me.
What you think of Margie?
Very nice.
Yeah, that's what I think, too. I think I'm going to take the day off tomorrow and get to know her better.
So, how'd you meet Tony?
Oh, I've known him for years. I knew when I was a little girl. I've been working as a singer at this club, and he came in tonight and gave me a little different look. And voila. How about you and your guy? How long you been together? How'd you meet?
I was kind of a party queen. And he was busting me so many times. 2 or 3 times a week.
The last time, we were all up at the house where we had our parties. It was the regular crowd, industry bigwigs, politicians, even a couple of Vegas types. It was the usual party, fun and games, swimming. This would all start in the afternoon. And by the evening, it would usually start to get a little bit more serious. Well, before this one got serious, there was a pounding at the door. And there was Brian and his little band of party poopers, the Vice Squad.
Us girls have to stick together.
That's right. I should be in charge here.
You gotta be kidding.
You won't get away with this.
Hey, monkey in the cage.
What do you want here?
You know, I've busted you so many times. You almost feel like family. What am I going to have to do to keep you out of this place?
I don't know. Maybe you should ask me to marry you, O'Malley.
You know, if I thought you were serious about that, I just might.
Oh, I am serious. Try me. See?
All right. Will you marry me?
Yeah. By the way, my real name's Alan. And that was it.
And here I am.
So the vice man cometh, huh? So, did you guys just miss the scoop?
Oh, really?
Oh?
That's the feather.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I think we've kept you guys up long enough. Besides, Margie and I have a big day tomorrow.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, I got a day off tomorrow, and I thought maybe we'd take a ride or something.
Sounds good to me. Just have me at the club by 8.
Brian, you awake?
Still awake.
Oh, that crack I made about Tony always having it so easy? I'm sorry.
I love you. Good night, honey.
Well, that's the last one on this crate. Give me that other one with the secret mark on it and bring it over here.
Okay.
What's the secret mark again? Stupid. On the address. You know, the one that says USA? The one without the period.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Antonio, it doesn't pay to forget around here. The dragon might just forget to let you breathe anymore.
Looking out for love like 1,000 times before. Will I ever find the one who's looking out for me? And to my surprise, when I gaze into your eyes, you're looking back at me, looking out for
I've arranged for some of our brothers to lure Sergeant Baker to Chicago and Sergeant O'Malley to Mexico. I think you might remember the Club Reggio. I'd like you to meet Sergeant O'Malley there and make him feel right at home. Give him something he'll never forget. Do you think you can do that for me?
I'll make him have a nice vacation.
You used to do it with one hand.
About the same time as you got your call to meet your contact in Chicago, I got sent to meet a guy in Mexico. When I got to Tijuana, it was a bright, sunny day. I would have liked to do some sightseeing and shopping. The tip I got said I was to go directly to a joint on the Strip, to Club Reggio. When I found it, I was to go in and wait to be contacted. And man, was I contacted.
on my mind. Feel the heat from your body moving. The fire pump and the beat is burning. When I need you to shake, you say goodbye.
Doing O'Malley.
You got something for me?
Yeah, but not here. Too noisy in here. Outside.
Right. Hey, boy, what's your reaction? I've got passion to put us into action. First, let's pump it out on the floor.
I'm glad you made it all the way down here.
So, what have you got for me?
We've got something very, very special. I think you're really gonna like it.
No.
Welcome to Deal 1.
Well, while you were vacationing south of the border, I was playing treasure hunt. wild goose chase with some of Chicago's finest hoods. I go to the contact location, which is an old walkway downtown over the railroad station. Anyway, some guy sends me on a ride uptown on the L to meet yet another contact outside of Wrigley Field. Well, he finally shows up and he promises to take me to, another guy who really has some information about the dragon. Well, off we go again, back downtown to the Riverwalk, where I hang around for a while cooling my heels. When he does show up, it's not him who has the information. It's a guy called the Falcon, who is waiting just inside this pump room. Hello?
Sergeant Baker. The Falcon's been waiting. He's got your information. Finish him.
With pleasure.
Bastards.
Come on.
Miss McGee, you know Mr. Baker. You've been chatting with him. This is most unfortunate. Now allow me to introduce you to Mr. Doctor. He's an artist of sort, an expert in the field of scientific design and punishment. Even though you're not of our organization, you must know a penalty for betraying us.
I've had a lot of needles stuck in me in my day. One more won't make any difference.
Wait. It would pleasure me to let her live for the moment. Prepare a syringe and make her comfortable for me.
It was a stolen car. It was found abandoned down by the freight yards. And no one's touched it yet. Take a forensics team down there and go check it out.
By the way, who owns it?
Guy by the name of Ernest Briggs. He's the owner of East West Trading Company. Why?
Nothing. Just curious.
Just curious, huh? Officer Johnson, come in here, would you?
Come on, Brian. Let's go.
See what you can find out on Ernest Briggs and the East West Trading Company. And get back to me right away on it.
Right away, sir.
Eddie. When you get done here, I want you to take everything back to the lab and go through it very thoroughly. I want you to report anything to us, no matter how insignificant. Okay?
Brooke, when will we wrap it?
Oh, I'd say about 10 minutes.
I'll make it as fast as I can.
Well, what do you think, Professor?
I'm sure that they tied her hands behind her, and she struggled fairly hard to get out.
Why?
This fake fingernail was embedded in the back seat, about 10 inches up. I remember from the club that Margie was wearing these up on the bandstand.
The guy who's been tailing us is sitting in a car over there.
I think it's about time we found out just who the hell he is. We'll just see where the heck he goes.
All right. But no heroics, okay?
Me? Eddie.
Right, we're out of here. Matt?
Yeah, call for the tow truck, Ed. We're history. Let's do it.
There was dirt on the treads from the freight yards, Mulholland Drive, Bel Air.
Bel Air?
Yeah, that's the DMV check. Turned up that's where Aaron Spriggs lives.
Oh.
As I was saying, there are no ashes in the ashtray.
Well, never mind what wasn't there. What was there? Was there anything we can use?
I'm not sure if you can use it, but we found some black threads that are of Asian origin containing a substance that is quite unusual. It's not used in the manufacture of clothes. I've only heard of it used as an upper.
Could that be from a spill?
Not necessarily. Could be perspiration. Yeah.
No, he's right. If somebody was on the stuff, they would be sweating a lot, and traces would show up in the sweat.
Okay, you convinced me. All right, Brian, let's get going.
Okay, so what do we do now?
Check out dojos that are into ninja-type training. See if you can smell anything. Professor, go home and dig out your sweats.
Dragon. They found the car and searched it. Do you think they found the clues we left?
I certainly hope so. I want Baker and O'Malley to know she's here. I want them to believe they've cleverly followed our trail of crumbs and found the bait on their own. But I believe it's time to drop the last crumb. Does this telephone work? Miracle of miracles. It works. Out.
See if you can find something, anything, and make it stick. I'm gonna bury it.
We'll find something. Thank you, Captain.
Frank Schwartz. So nice to see you again, Counselor.
Good to see you. Have you two been Miranda?
We have, sir.
Well, what charges do you think you have against them?
None really. But I know they're guilty as hell. They're always in the right place at the wrong time, or the wrong place at the right time.
In other words, you don't have any charges, so therefore either charge them or turn them loose. If you have no evidence, they're out of here. Or do I go get the judge to hand me a writ?
Turn them loose.
All right, gentlemen, you're out of here. You keep trying, don't you? Very good.
I'll get him one of these days.
Well, it's always nice doing business with you.
You know, Schwartz, what I really love about you, I can always tell when you're lying. Your lips are moving.
Humorous, too.
Hey, Baker. See, you're picking on little kids these days.
Let's go.
May I speak with Sergeant Tony Baker? This is an emergency.
Yeah? Sergeant Baker, it's for you.
Yeah, well, Baker here.
I'm in a warehouse. I'm here with the dragon and... Oh, no!
Margie, where are you?
Sergeant Baker.
Who is it?
This Mickey is alive, but not for long. Let her go.
I sure know something about you, lover boy.
It's such a shame, you know. Thorne will be expecting guests. Prepare them a warm welcome. And I'll dispose of Miss McGee myself.
May I help you, sir?
Yes, I'd like to. I'm thinking of joining your club. Mind if I watch a little bit?
Okay.
Thank you.
You, out here. Carry on, yeah? And you carry on, teacher. Would you like to join us on the mat now?
I think that I just remembered something I have to do right away. But I'll think about it. I'll get back to you, okay? I'll call you.
No, she's alive. She was able to get to a phone and call me. Then they grabbed her and cut her off. But I do know she's being held in a warehouse downtown.
What gang does she mention?
The Dragon gang. What do you know about them?
Oh, man, that's the worst gang in town to mess with. I mean, got the worst of all kinds in it. Black, white, but mostly Oriental. But his name is the Mekong Dragon. I think he's Vietnamese. He's a real bastard. You do things his way, or you wind up dead.
Mr. Baker, my name is Min. I mean you no harm. We must talk.
If you mean me no harm, why the gun?
I knew that my presence would startle you. I did not want to be shot.
All right, then. Put the gun away.
I will, if you promise to hear me out.
What do I got to lose?
Are you not a man of honor?
Must be a sucker. All right, talk.
Are you the Sergeant Tony Baker who was in Vietnam 15 years ago?
I was there.
Were you accompanied by Corporal O'Malley and Privates Roberts, Connors, and Brunner?
Yeah, so?
3 of you were in Temple. Later that day, 2 were killed and others wounded. Did you kill a man and a woman who you thought were your enemies?
Hell no.
Did you witness such a crime?
Well, I guess so. The woundings are a matter of record. But how the hell did you know about the temple and those people?
The man and the woman were my parents. I watched you. After you left, I went into the temple. I discovered that an object of great value to our people was missing. I knew one of you had taken it. I followed you and watched as you were wounded. I crawled through the mud and took the identification tag from the dead man. As I grew older, I swore I would avenge the murder and the theft. And because of the identification, I was able to trace and find out about your unit.
Listen, I didn't take anything from that temple. I'm sure O'Malley didn't either.
You may be telling the truth. I've been following you some time now. You both seem to be honorable men. But just to be sure, are you willing to submit to a painless test of truth?
A painless test of truth?
I just want you to talk to someone. A very gentle man.
What about O'Malley?
I would like him to come too.
When and where?
Right now, if you don't mind, call him, tell him we'll pick him up. I'll show you the way.
Sitafa, let them in.
I'm Ollie Toffat.
Sergeant Baker.
Yeah?
Be so kind as to place your hands in mine. Close your eyes. Relax. Sergeant Baker, did you kill Min's parents?
No, I did not.
Sergeant Baker, did you take anything from the temple in their village?
No.
Thank you. Sergeant O'Malley, would you do the same? Close your eyes and just relax. Sergeant O'Malley, did you murder Ming's parents and take anything from the temple?
No.
Thank you. These are good men. They speak only the truth.
I knew this to be true, but it's my duty to confirm it.
Look, enough is enough. You guys have your nerve talking about honesty and truth. We know that you've been smuggling drugs into this country and art objects. We just came with you to trap you. You're going to be spending a lot of years in jail for this.
If you're talking about the crate that you saw us unload when you followed me here from the freight yard, I'd like to show it to you. Please follow me. Took a long time to arrange the smuggling of the Buddha from Vietnam to Los Angeles. Many bribes have to be paid in several countries. But this will be our centerpiece when the new altar is completed.
Narcotic smuggle in art objects, huh?
I'm sorry. I guess I was a bit hasty in my judgment.
It's okay, Sergeant O'Malley. I guess a policeman has to be a bit suspicious sometimes.
Yeah. Well, what was it you wanted to talk to us about?
Gentlemen, would you like to have a cup of tea with us? There's much we would like to discuss with you. So, Bruner made it back to Saigon before the Viet Cong arrived. We know that. But we do not know whether he escaped or was captured by the Viet Cong.
I hope he was shot. He left us for dead.
We don't know that for sure. He might have tried to send help back.
I remember it like it was yesterday. Guys on the chopper said they'd received no word to come out. They saw our flare.
Be that as it may, most of the survivors in our village are living in Southern California and are worshiping in our temple. While praying to Buddha, our priest see visions that our missing gem is in Southern California. And if that is true, then perhaps Bruno is here also.
All right, forgive my skepticism. But assuming this is true, do you have any place to look?
No, not yet. But we have many eyes helping.
These men are members of the temple. During the day, they work hard to support their families. But at night, they train in the martial arts. They have volunteered their assistance for the temple. We do want the Buddha's third eye back. Even though the gang is mixed with Occidentals, it is a blight on the Asian community. And we know that you are involved in the case, so we would like to help.
Boss, there's some gentlemen here. See,
what do they want?
Something about a painting.
I'll be with them in a minute. What can I do for you?
You're late with your payment for the dragon.
Well, we had a lot of work to do around here this month.
The dragon doesn't wait.
Well, he's going to have to wait till next month.
Okay. We'll be back.
You still love it, don't you, Carlisle?
Well, that depends. What are you talking about?
The spy stuff. The disguises, wigs, makeup. Fooling the bad guys. All this cloak and dagger stuff. Going inside to make a collar. You really love it, don't you?
Sure I do. That's why I joined the force. My poor mother could never understand why I'd want to be a cop instead of following the family tradition and being an actor.
Seems to me that's what you did anyway.
Well, I grant there are some similarities, but there's some pretty big differences, too. For one thing, as a cop, I get to hang out with a better class of people. You know what I mean? I knew you would.
Come on.
Come on, boy.
Must you always smoke when you're eating?
Purist.
Ellen packs quite a lunch.
Oh, Ellen didn't pack this. I did.
Oh. What is that stuff anyway? It looks and smells like garbage.
Well, it's something I learned about in the Orient. Chinese vegetables, smoked fish, squid, and pièce de resistance, octopus.
It is garbage. All right, listen up. We got a report on a fire in the warehouse area where you guys have been doing surveillance. Get on it.
Howell, Johnson, you guys come with us. Let's go.
Come on, move. Eat later.
I'm getting out of here.
You're not going anywhere.
Yes, I am.
Nobody walks out the dragon.
Freeze! On the wall.
Fire started around back. Smoke's too thick to get through, though. It's really a mess back there.
Who's the owner?
A Mr. D. Padrone of Beverly Hills.
Come on, move it. I found this sneaking out back. I think this is your boy.
Excuse me, sir. Who are you?
I'm Mr. D. Padrone. I own this building.
Sergeant Baker, the owner.
Mr. Di Padrone?
That's right.
Well, the fire seems to be of suspicious origin. Possibly have any enemies who could be responsible for something like this?
I have a lot of enemies.
Anybody who could do this?
None that I know of.
Yeah, thanks.
How's your boy?
He's all right. He's in the car.
I don't see him. What the hell?
Brian, Sandizo, come here. Some shit's going on inside this building. You guys come with me. Come on.
You know, sometimes I really don't understand you. This thug has your factory burned down, and you want to celebrate. Are you crazy?
Not so crazy, babe. That kook bastard did us a favor.
A favor by ruining us?
A favor by getting us out of trouble. We'll collect twice as much in insurance as the place is worth.
Oh, so maybe my baby's not so dumb, huh? You know, it's not many people that get the better of that dragon guy.
Well, you're looking at one that did. I'm gonna go out and warm up the car. We'll take your car, babe. Where are your keys?
In my purse.
Okay, babe, let's hurry it up.
Take this down. Just check out East West Trading. See if you can find out who owns it, who they do business with, anything.
When do you need this by?
How soon can you get it?
How about tomorrow?
How about this afternoon?
You got it, boss.
Hello, Baker.
Baker, Tiny.
Tiny? Tiny, where are you?
Never mind that. Listen, I know where. Oh,
Tiny, what's the matter?
I've been stabbed. I know where Margie is. A factory. Something on the road.
What's the matter?
By the other river. Near the Levis warehouse.
Where are you, Tiny? I'll come get you.
It doesn't matter about me. Get her.
Tiny? Tiny! I got down on the lasagna.
Mr. Baker, come in. We've been expecting you. We thought it would take you forever to climb that ladder.
Yeah, me too.
I'll just put my girlfriend in a taxi and send her home. If you guys need my help, you've got it. Look, go to the Buddhist temple. Pick up the priest and anybody else over there you can find that can fight. And meet me at the 6th Street Bridge, ASAP.
We'll be there.
Take Big Mary here, will you? Gentlemen, please leave us alone. I'll call you if I need you. Good night, Angel. She needs a rest, you know. So, Captain, we meet again.
Again? And it's Sergeant, not Captain.
No, it's Captain to me, you see. But now, the rules have changed. Now, I'm in charge.
What the hell are you talking about? And it's not Halloween. Why don't you take the mask off?
I suppose I could grant that wish to a dying man. How do you like my face, Captain Baker?
Brunner. Eric Brunner. You left us to die in Nam.
I wish to God you had. You're the one who left me to die. You sent me out on a minefield. If you knew I wasn't coming, you wanted me to die. But I didn't, did I? face here, 100 times worse than the one I faced. You see, I never did want you to know why. But I'm gonna tell you why. You see, I never could deal with the fact that would put an oaf like you in charge of me. That the government never saw my capabilities, never saw my genius. You're such a dolt.
They knew what they were doing.
You think so? You remember when we came to that village and everyone was dead?
Because of you.
One of a few people fired a few shots. But there was a temple, you see. There was a temple, and in the temple there was an idol. An ugly green bitch. I looked. Whose forehead held all the riches in the world. And you were such a dumb dildo. You should have died. You deserve to die. Thorn! Will you come in here, please? I want this gentleman to understand exactly what's happening here. I want you to meet Mr. Thorne. We have this symbiotic relationship.
Sorry, I can't shake your hand.
Okay, they're probably expecting me, so I'm not even going to try to avoid detection. When they capture me, they'll figure the trap will be sprung, and they're liable to let their guard down.
Okay, give us 5 minutes. We'll set the charge, and I'll get the rest of the guys. When the door blows up, we'll get in that way. And the rest of them will kind of go up through the roof.
Okay, check your watch. On the mark, it'll be 10-2. Mark.
Mark.
Oh, Mr. Baker, I hope you're comfortable. I would like to introduce you to a real fine artist. One who's going to instruct you in the fine art of feeling pain. I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Doc Duke.
Hi there, Dog Dick. What the hell are you, a Chinese cook?
He's going to cook your goose. Prepare him.
Come on, I got him. Come on out.
Please, Mr. O'Malley, there's no reason to force your way in. You're a very welcome guest here.
What have you done to Tony? God, if you've heard about...
You're in no position to threaten anyone, my friend. Come. Let me show you.
Tony, Margie.
Sergeant O'Malley, do you think I would dispose of Captain Baker here without letting you be a witness to the event?
Cut the masquerade, Bruner. We know who you are. Min and I figured it out.
Well then, I don't need this, do I? It's very uncomfortable.
What a relief. You like it?
You're flaying him.
Yes, we're flaying him. And the bitch will be next. Maybe you'll be before the bitch, you. Check it out, see what that is. What do you know about this paper? I'll kill you.
Down here. A big explosion just over there.
Yeah, sure, I know. You saw some wild men running down the street and heard a big explosion.
It was Olympic and Bridge.
Look, buddy, I think you'd better go back to that bottle. You're just in the middle of some DTs.
What was that?
Just some drunk. He thinks he saw some armed men running down the street and heard an explosion in a warehouse district.
Where was the explosion?
I don't know. I think maybe he said Olympic and Bridge.
Call out the backups.
And it's for real?
Yeah, it's for real.
Well, who is it?
It's Baker and O'Malley.
I'm gonna kill you. Baker and O'Malley. Why me?
It's the captain.
You're so beautiful. You're still just a big green bitch. But you're still beautiful. Look at me. Oh, baby. You win. You're too strong for me. And Brittany, I got this. You got my soul. I can trade you back. Want to say you're
You know, when you think about it, there's so much history behind a place like this. It's really charming, isn't it?
Welcome. We're so happy you could all come here.
Thank you. It's very nice to be here. It's very peaceful here.
baby.
That's in the storeroom. Nobody should be there now.
Let's go.
The Buddha.
Stay here.
Let me handle this.
Really think an explosion, a little fire, could stop the dragon? You want to be a priest? That's fine. I'll send you to your maker.
Looks like we've come full circle.
Surely, Buddha does live.
Calling out my name. I fought my battles in the dark.
stood alone and seen it all. The scars run deep inside this heart. Tears have left their trails and they have dried. There isn't time left for such foolish pride. In the shadow of the dragon, I've given it my all. The shadow of the dragon. In the shadow of the dragon, I will stand or I will fall. The shadow of the dragon. Out of the past, the bloody war still haunts my dreams. The taste of bitter memories.